Tune in. Okay, this is episode 5, I think, right? Episode 5!
Episode 5.
And we are joined by Luke.
Hello!
Leo.
This all feels
Ash.
wrong. This all feels wrong. It's not the usual order.
Yeah. Scott.
I'm like always first.
Hello.
If I'm here.
Ford.
Okay. Hi.
Lauren.
Hello.
Jenna.
Hey, Cab.
Max.
Wow.
Max.
Let's go.
And Frankie.
No.
Yes.
And we will be being joined by people more as they come in throughout. But first, before we begin, I would like to discuss something. Where are my glasses? I would like to discuss something extremely important to the future of the Danganronpa series.
Oh boy.
And that is that I have not a theory, but rather a fact about the way that this game works. You see, I have two statements to make. One,
No, you can't say that.
we have never met Byakuya Togami in this game. And two, Byakuya Togami is the Dalai Lama. Now let me explain.
I think the second one needs some more justification.
So,
Big hitter, the dolly.
okay, do the Danganronpa developers think that we are idiots? So, they literally they just give someone the name, Byakuya Togami. Someone that looks nothing like Byakuya, is literally like 500 pounds heavier, just rolls up.
Objection.
We expect some sort of...
Okay, he's 231 pounds, I think.
We expect some
Objection.
sort of explanation, but they don't
You
give
saw
us
him
one.
and immediately said, "Is that Byakuya?"
Oh yeah, because I was tricked at first too. I was totally fooled. But now that I've seen the light of what really is going on here, that's not Byakuya. What? That looks nothing like Byakuya.
So for context, this is mostly my fault, because I had the sprite of Danganronpa 2 Byakuya and Danganronpa 1 Byakuya standing next to each other in a Microsoft Publisher document. And Brighton
their
noticed that the
proportions
legs
are
on the first one...
different.
Yes, exactly. This Danganronpa 2 version has slightly shorter legs, although it could be belly covering, who knows.
Yeah, like he's
Doesn't matter. Shut up.
Byakuya Togami
so,
is nothing.
I have
Hey,
more.
welcome back, Catalyst.
These two things are incorporated, right? They're related. Now let me move on to the
Hey,
second
Max,
one.
are you streaming?
Byakuya
yes.
Togami, the one that we have come
Wait,
to
did you
know,
just say it
is
correctly?
nothing but the ultimate fake, ultimate imposter, ultimate replacement, ultimate not Byakuya. He was replaced by the Chinese Communist Party. How do I know
Okay, so
this?
for context,
How do I know this?
For
This
everyone
video just
in this
got
call,
demonetized.
except for, I think it's Jenna and myself, this is our first experience with Danganronpa. I mean, it's not my first experience, but it's like pretty much everyone else's.
Now, how do I know that they were replaced by the Chinese Communist Party? Who else was attempted to be replaced by the Chinese Communist Party but the Dalai Lama? How is the Dalai Lama chosen? Upon the death of one of the Dalai Lamas, there is a contest amongst a bunch of children to determine who is the real Dalai Lama, who is the true successor. Now, how is
They
the
get
heir
locked
to
in
the
a high school and
Byakuya?
have to kill each other.
How is the heir to the Togami Corporation chosen? A bunch of children in a contest to determine who is the true heir, and only the winner gets to move on. This is similar. Not only this, but okay, I wasn't sold on this idea. This sounded like a crazy idea until I looked this up. In the last game, who was the person who was not who they said they were? Student number 14, Junko, but not really Junko. Which Dalai Lama which Dalai Lama are we on? 14! Byakuya is the Dalai Lama. That is not Byakuya. And I am correct.
So that person was also not the Dalai Lama, right?
So, alright, for context,
No, of course not.
Catalyst,
What?
we are... Brighton is explaining his theory that
Do
Byakuya
we need
from
context?
the second
I
game
feel like this is all really self-explanatory. Come on, Max.
actually the Dalai Lama.
No, Byakuya from the first game is the Dalai Lama. Byakuya from the second game is neither Byakuya nor the Dalai Lama.
correct
Wait.
on both counts.
The Dalai Lama in real life is Byakuya.
So the
A,
actual
a
Byakuya.
controversial take, but correct.
So the actual Dalai Lama is Byakuya. Like they're one and the same.
Yes.
So then who's? Oh, so then it's the Chinese imposter who's
Exactly.
Byakuya
But
from
then
the second
who's
game.
flying the plane?
Precisely. I am flying the plane. Okay, we are investigating, although, of course, our investigation will turn up nothing that I have not already said this episode.
Wait, then who's on first?
Oh, are we
The Dalai Lama.
getting the recast
Oh,
now?
remote
So,
control.
a
It will
remote
only happen as
controlled,
the characters start talking.
a
Have
remote
fun.
controlled air conditioner. Air conditioner? Could it be?
The murderer.
All of you, why could you act a little more grown up? Beep, beep. Ah, what was the sound just
School
now?
bus.
Ooh, it's Bizap.
That's pronounced zap in Polish.
Byakuya grows moth wings and flies into a bug's nest.
This air conditioner is probably the only machine inside this room, and the air conditioner is remote control. The timer is set to 11:30.
Did he say it's the only machine in this room? While looking at a monitor?
Wait. Yes.
Okay, wait, alright, so Catalyst says, so if I understand this correctly, the first game has Byakuya downgrading others, while the second game, it feels different. That is correct, and the reasoning is because first game was actual Dalai Lama, who of course looks down on people, whereas,
I think you mean
The
actual
second game.
Byakuya.
No,
Right.
He's the true Dalai Lama.
whereas in the second game, he is neither the Dalai Lama nor condescending.
Come on, guys. It's so self-explanatory.
Oh, I'm pretty sure
There's
Byakuya's
a
time of death was around the
way.
same
Wait.
time. I'm pretty sure
Guys, move on.
Byakuya's time of death was around
Why
the
do they
same
have
time.
it at 86 degrees in here?
Yeah, why is it so
Ugh.
hot in there?
Because it's probably like 95 outside or something.
This
No,
is just a
still,
bunch
though.
of Celsius people who don't have any idea what the hell
Listen, if
frickin'
it's 95
Fahrenheit is.
outside in front of an ocean, I'd rather be out there than in an 86 degrees still room.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Well, let's know what that
86
means. That
Bad.
mechanical sound before the blackout. It probably came from this air conditioner. My flash of inspiration is as bad as I thought.
AC timer has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook.
Oh, look at that. Looking
Okay.
at dumb objects in the room actually helped you out this time.
Wow.
What a cute much
Actually, I
context
thought
to
earlier.
these monitors. I really want
We
to break
predicted-
it, but who knows what would happen if I did that.
I
Guess I gotta leave it alone.
There for that then. Right then.
Okay. Why are the windows covered with iron plates? Does it have something to do with the renovation project? No, worrying about that is a waste of time. It doesn't have anything to do with Byakuya's death anyway.
Did they actually make the bolts like 3D models this time?
Who knows?
Maybe.
Looks like
There's a lot of
She did, yeah.
tasty-looking party dishes. In the end, no one really that much. What?
No one really that.
In the end,
one.
nobody really.
Witch!
In,
What?
As
In the
opposed to
end-
when probably nobody really ate that much, but
in the end, glistens that other witch. I can't imagine these are related to the incident. Okay.
everything about that was wrong.
Such a huge table. There's nothing out of the ordinary. Okay. Oh wait, they say ordinary,
everyone's like
don't
something
they?
out of the ordinary.
There are lots of fancy-looking party dishes. In the end, nobody really. There we go. Ate that much.
How did they do that?
Wow.
It's
And it was-
literally.
I can't
Right.
imagine these are related to the
Report
incident.
this. Report this bug.
Inefficient coding, essentially, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Got a wrong.
Ah, this is the miserable case
Lazy
Byakuya had with
coding.
him. I believe he said it was made of duralaminum in
It's not
it.
sure technically lazy, but it's
The last time I saw it, it was closed, but there were a lot of odd things inside this case, like a nightstick and pepper spray. What's this? A hard plastic case, but it's just the case. The inside is empty. I wonder what was inside. But the one thing that really
Sounds
catches
like
my
something
attention
you
is
would say.
this small key. It must be the key to the other duralaminum case. The only
Duralaminum
other
case?
case in office and of collected dangerous items were inside of it. If the key to that duralaminum case is right here, then it's unlikely that the murder weapon used to kill Byakuya was
Right?
taken
Are you
from that
okay?
case. Which means the weapons inside that duralumin case aren't related to Byakuya's murder. Even so, I still don't get it. Why did Byakuya have this duralumin case in the first place?
Always having a stroke.
We have a
Case.
question from Catalyst. How much meat do you think a cane would eat off of Byakuya?
10 pounds, even. A case packed with all of the security equipment. Maybe he was being extra cautious
Does that
in
mean
case.
parts of his body?
Yeah.
No, that can't be right. That's way too overboard.
What?
Could he have known something was going to happen
Yeah, he
beforehand?
is. He's
Because of that, he
British.
went through all this trouble to be extra careful?
He was just born like that. There's nothing he can do about it.
God.
I,
Oh, the Roman case has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
That might be my favorite quote of the night. So, Hajim is British?
Edgy. My boy.
Oh, Hellhound Earring, answer my call.
I'm realizing he doesn't have an earring.
Dot dot dot. Shh. Is this effort futile as well?
yes.
Hey, are you still looking for that earring you dropped?
It is not a mere earring, it is the Hellhound Earring.
Wait,
Dot,
who
dot,
do we
dot.
think was the actual murderer here?
I think it's Nagito.
Either Nagito or
Wrong. It's definitely
Tartaru.
Nagito, never mind.
Long ago in a fairway land, a beast known as the Hellhound was feared
It's
by
on the
all,
golf course.
even by he who summoned it.
Well, this is certainly random.
The Hellhound tore his way through innumerable battlefields, its fangs glistening with blood.
Me walking into a restaurant.
And his drenched blood-red fur would dry in the howling winds of loneliness.
Deep.
When I finally tamed that diabolic beast, I received an ear. When I finally tamed that diabetic beast, I received an earring to commemorate that event.
Who gave you the earring?
The beast.
Thank you
Presumably
for curing me of
dogs-
diabetes, he said. The Hellhound earring I shall give to you as a token of my gratitude. So that I may never forget the night that I battled that fearsome Pomeranian. I wear that earring at all times.
Pomeranian?
Was that really about a freaking Pomeranian? I understand it's important to you, but for now we need to investigate.
Where is it? Where did it appear to?
My headcanon is
Disappear
that
too.
it's that red thing above disappear.
Yeah, right. It's
Maybe
definitely just
it-
that. He just didn't notice when it latched onto his clothes.
Yeah, maybe it fell
Or
underneath
his
the floor.
arm wraps.
Bro.
The carpet didn't cover the whole floor. It might have fallen through the gaps between the exposed floorboards.
Is he a mummy?
Foo-ah ha ha ha. So that's what transpired. Such a clever little bauble.
Gundam laughed uproariously as he walked towards the wall and pressed his head against the gaps in the floor
Is
and peered beneath the
uproariously a
floorboards.
word?
Ah,
Yes.
there it is.
Gloriously?
Oh, it's a good word if it is a word.
It
I
is.
found it. Truly,
Oh,
that is
that's
the
a
Hellhound
good
earring.
word.
Foo-ha!
Foo-ha ha. Foo-ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. It seems God exists. Would I better?
I
Gun-
love that line.
Gundam gets excommunicated 2020. I see. I read this as God for you, but good for you.
I mean, I would put that in top moments, absolutely.
My number one boy is Fuyuhiko, but he is a very close second. I love Gundam.
However,
Gundam.
how do I recover it? I cannot fit my arm through its opening. Were I to use a tool, it would probably not reach either.
Then maybe you should
You
just
don't
give
know
up.
until you try.
Give up what? The world?
And then give up the earring.
Fool, have you not yet realized? That earring is the world.
Oh shit. I guess
The world will come to an end if the human race were to lose that earring. You humans are so satisfied with closing yourselves in layers of false knowledge. But even with all those layers, you still will not survive the winter.
What is this?
Why am I being scolded?
What is this that's going on?
Character development.
It was Foolish of me to rely on you fools. Fine, I shall do something about it on my own.
Foolish,
Now, if you'll
foolish.
excuse me, I must go save the world.
He wants that earring bark by any means necessary. His determination is truly inspiring. But it'd be nice if he actually helped me with the investigation.
Nice.
Gaps in the floorboard has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
That's what we got out of this conversation. We already noticed this.
Yeah.
What
That
was
was
the
funny.
We have
conversation
to have a
for?
fun and engaging conversation with our favorite man.
Our favorite insane person.
He's not insane. He just has a goal.
Him.
Why? Yes, I'm the one who has physical knowledge.
Shut up!
That's why I need to do it. To
No,
do
you can't.
it
You can't say that.
somehow.
Before you start, how about you stop?
You're right. I need to calm down first. It's enough as it is.
I'm picturing, like, the ultimate nurse just sort of takes out a chainsaw and is like, I didn't die. That's pretty obvious for how you fell earlier.
I'm terribly sorry.
Okay, how about you go sit in the corner right now?
For showing you something so as unsightly as my chainsaw.
You made me remember it again.
Straight fight.
Oh, God damn it.
Awesome job,
didn't-
Danganronpa. Absolutely
I
awesome
just-
job.
Can we skip this, please?
Absolutely. For
Just
you,
skip this.
you suck. I hate you.
That is
I
awful.
hate you.
That is actually terrible.
Alright,
I
Leo, you missed this. Enjoy.
Yeah.
You suffer through it now.
I hate you.
What did I miss?
That
she fell over.
Fuck up,
Oh,
Micken.
you saw that
Okay, we're
image
clicking
before?
ahead.
Yes.
Oh,
Did you say
wow.
Micken?
Yeah.
Please erase it.
Yo, I love Micken.
With
Yeah.
pleasure.
You ask me, I won't be able to forget it so easily. So,
Oh my gosh.
sorry.
Stand.
Awesome
Oh.
job,
Oh my
Danganronpa.
god, again!
Awesome. I love
Oh,
Danganronpa
Catalyst, you
so
called
much.
it. That is a truth bullet. So
Yeah,
we're
I
gonna have to
know.
see that again.
Leo, this one's yours now.
Okay. What voice were we going for with this character last
She was
time?
Hey,
Oh, I have no idea.
hey, Aida, are you alright?
like do a female Bruno Powroznik.
Yeah,
I
I'm
know.
fine. Dot dot dot.
Oh my god, it's literally the voice.
Dot, dot, dot. Is that what you expected me to say? Because I feel terrible. 1 minute, Byakuya is alive and well. Dot dot dot. And in an instant, something awful suddenly happens. Dot dot dot.
And so,
And
Dot
so,
dot. Of course, I'm not
umbrella
fine.
handle.
And not only that, but whoever killed him is one of us, right? Dot
That
dot dot.
hasn't been determined yet.
Margaret Thatcher is dead.
Hey,
It's
Ding
already
dong,
been
the wicked
determined.
bitch is
You
dead.
already stuck coins in your ass, haven't you? That we dot 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 have to find out who the killer is. Dot dot. I hate reading so many fucking ellipses. Find out which friend killed our friend. Dot.
It's
dot,
a
dot.
shame
like
the
it either.
IRA didn't kill the bitch.
I was watching Jeopardy
I
and
guess I
one
should
of the
just do
answers
voices
was
instead.
Margaret Thatcher the whole time. I just kept saying to myself,
The wicked.
It's a shame the IRA didn't kill the bitch. if we don't go
I
through
don't
with it.
like it either, but
It's not just for
okay,
yourself. We have to do it to
alright.
protect
Skip my
all of us.
fucking line.
That was that not my line? It
Was
was
it
my
yours?
line.
Now you're switched.
reverse.
Wait,
You're
who's
switched.
Thatcher is dead.
wait? Who's
You're
who's,
playing Hayita.
I'm
We're
playing-
switched.
For context, Hyena does not mean Hajime, but this person.
Oh my god. Oh, have I been reading your lines this whole time? Because
No.
I got
Nope.
confused. Okay, okay. If only I had acted calmer during the blackout, Byakuya might still be alive.
What is your acting during the blackout have to do with anything?
This whole thing would have never happened
called
if I
survivor's
didn't
guilt.
shove
Stop
coins
blaming
up
yourself.
my
Nothing
arse.
good will come of it.
Coins.
Dot dot dot.
Headstone.
Broomstick handle.
Jeez. Getting cheered up by a boy isn't like me at all.
Stiff cocks.
God.
Hey, Hajime, forget about what I just said. Got it?
Yup. Okay.
Anyway, I won't dwell on it for now. I can't become a burden to everyone. Plus, there might be a dildo to shove up my arse.
Sometimes I look away and I
Yeah?
can't even tell if you're like making it up or not.
A dildo to shove up your ass.
Coins.
Small glass jar.
Stiff cocks.
I feel very bad for anyone who does not understand the precise context of
one-
what's going on.
I have no idea what
The
this
ones
is.
I shoved up my arse before the blackout, remember?
No idea what's going on.
Oh, you know.
Hey,
What is
Byakuya,
this?
everyone come on. I'm gonna shove this up my arse. Alright, say, the Wicked Witch is dead.
The wicked bitch is
on?
dead.
It's a shame the bitch didn't die 87 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The pictures.
The pictures. Oh, I'm sorry, I keep reading the words by accident. I'm not paying attention to the thingy on the side. Wanna see it? I have it. I have it up my arse so I can show it to you right now.
Really? Please!
Fucking turn around and.
I
Let's
hate
see.
this.
It's
This
this
is bad.
photo.
This is bad.
Look at
Just imagine-
Mekamaru really.
Oh,
No, why is soda thick?
wait. I need
This might be tough moments,
worthy.
worthy.
Beam orange
I guess
juice.
I guess you could say he's so
That's been a
damn thick.
Byakuya really had to do it to him.
Shut up. Stop talking.
He really did. And this one. I
I
took
want-
these two photos right before I shoved it up my ass. But,
This
huh,
orange juice Hajime.
is something.
Is something
Oh,
wrong?
that's your line. I'm sorry. Top moments, me reading your lines. I didn't realize until just now, but right before the blackout, Byakuya was doing it to him.
He had to.
Orange juice
Wasn't his body
Hajime.
under that table with the lamp on top of it? The one underneath the monitor.
I really like how the freaking dog
Trying
on
to
the
get
side
that.
is very clearly trying not to shit himself.
Exactly.
The continuity
yeah,
in this
that-
game is incredible.
That's actually like a thing, Leo, because you weren't here. Like he has needed to shit for like a week now.
Kyle, this is like turning the dialogue into Mad Libs.
Not canonically, but like he's been
Yeah.
like trying to find he's been trying to go to the bathroom for like a good while.
Okay, but you can't tell me something like that and expect it not to be canon, because Danganronpa is just that level.
I mean, I said a week because that's how long it was since we recorded.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Past week he has not been able to shit.
Prior
My
to that,
condolences,
Time in the
sir.
anniversary.
yeah. Oh, I thought it said Byakuya A was standing, and I was like, what? Byakuya
Oh, that's the
was
one from the first
standing
game.
along the wall,
Ah.
farthest away from that table.
Yeah, this
Right,
is
it's pretty
Byakuya.
far. There's something.
There's
Everyone's
something.
standing position before the blackout
Oh,
might be a huge clue. Now, can you approximate everyone's standing position from these photos?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It'd be hard to understand from the photos alone, so it might be better for me to shit it out.
Shut up.
But would that actually provide a clue?
No.
No.
got it, then leave it to me. That's pretty much the only job I can do anyway.
As has been established. Thank you!
Alright, now that that's decided, you better work hard on your investigation too. How much longer are you planning to stand around?
Chew.
Do you understand what's going on? You
No.
gotta find out how Byakuya died.
Yeah, I know, but it's good she's all fired up now, but she's a totally different person than when she was standing there, sat down.
No,
I still
she's
don't know
not.
what's going on.
Neither do I.
What's her ultimate? Is she like ultimate photographer?
Yeah, photographer. Under this very table, Byakuya was...
Black, yeah.
First, I should investigate the top of this table. The only
You know,
thing
like,
on top
50
of this
people
table
on
that
Tumblr have
really
made that.
catches my eye is this desk lamp. It looks like an antique lamp and seems rather heavy. The power cord connected to it to the outlet was, so it could have been useless during the wood blackout. Other than that, there's nothing else on the table that really stands out to me, so now's not the time for me to flinch. I just gotta do it. I let out a shout as if to encourage myself and then quickly look beneath the table. Immediately, I noticed an unexplainable smell like rusted iron hanging in the air. Enduring the stinging pain from the back of my eyes, I slowly shifted my glance toward Byakuya's body. Byakuya took on me, the ultimate affluent progeny, was the kind of guy who'd said a lot of hurtful things, but he tried his best to lead everyone.
God, if
I
only
didn't
there was
have
an
to end
ultimate
up
team
like
leader here.
this. The only thing I could do right now, for Byakuya's sake, is to uncover the truth behind his death.
I swear, it's gonna be another Hifumi moment. He's gonna, like, the tear of the goofy goober is gonna wake him up.
Oh, what's this?
Ooh, what's that?
It looks like binoculars, but why are there a pair of
Oh,
binoculars underneath the table?
Oh, whoa, what?
It's night vision goggles, I guarantee it.
Hajime, those
Yeah.
aren't binoculars.
Yeah, what are
He was looking really closely at that table.
Those are probably night vision goggles.
night vision
Yeah.
goggles?
I've seen them at the supermarket on this island. They also stock self-defense kits, too.
If that's the case, did the killer use these night vision goggles to kill Byakuya during the blackout?
Night vision goggles has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Something stuck to the back of this table. Is this duct tape? There seems to be paint applied to the non-sticky side of the duct tape. In the dim light beneath the table, it seems to glow dully. Could this be glowing paint? Question
Now it's
mark?
paint.
A bloody knife. Is this the weapon that killed Byakuya? Hold on. How did the killer bring this knife to the dining hall in the first place? Byakuya thoroughly patted down everyone and thoroughly inspected every corner of this old building. And all the confiscated dangerous items were supposed to be placed in that Duralam case. It's possible to steal the knife from the case. Did they hid it somewhere hard to find? Also, there's one more thing about the knife that's strange. There's some kind of paint that's been applied to the hilt. In the dim light beneath the table, it seems to glow dully. Could this be glowing paint?
No.
Knife has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Let me just check this again to make sure that we're not going to get separate dialogue after we've hit that.
Okay, fair enough.
No. Okay. The blood flowing from Byakuya's body formed a huge pool under the table. There's a lot of blood. There's blood splattered
Thanks,
everywhere.
Pooh.
Pool.
That would be funny, I
In
think.
the inner side of the tablecloth is covered with blood. The blood might have splattered all over the place when he got stabbed. But there don't seem to be any drag marks leading from the blood pool.
Just need you all know.
Bloodstain under the table has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Yeah.
The body is collapsed, face down, under the table. As if he were in the middle of attempting something. It looks like he was. According to the Monokuma file, he was reportedly stabbed between the throat and the abdominal region. Repeatedly stabbed. Would one of us really do something so horrible?
Yes.
Yeah.
Monokuma file number 1 has been updated in your handbook. Check the truth bullets menu to review it.
Byakuya just suddenly decided.
Oh, I'm
to
sure I've
commit
pretty much
suicide.
investigated what's under that table. Despite the fact that it's just me, I'm working pretty hard. Even if it's only a little, I'm sure we're getting close to the truth behind Byakuya's death.
Hey, Hajime, there's something I wanted to run by you. Before the blackout occurred, Byakuya was in the dining hall with the rest of us, right?
Yeah, that's right.
And if Byakuya's dead body was discovered after the blackout, then don't you think he died during the blackout?
Wait, what do you mean now that you mention it? That's the way temporality works. He was alive before, he was dead after. I feel
must have been killed before.
A little bit of a squeeze theorem here going on. Well, now that you mention it.
But why was Byakuya's body under a table? Even if the killer tried to hide him, it's not like he would have stayed hidden forever. Isn't it confusing?
You're absolutely right, not Hajime. That's me.
It seems finding out what exactly happens during the blackout is key to solving the mystery.
There's no way I know. It was dark during the blackout, so I couldn't see a thing.
Although, if seeing was impossible, then there's a possibility someone might have heard something.
You just kind of hear, like, some general screaming and someone clearly going, stab, 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 stab.
Hear Byakuya yell, please don't stab me.
That's something. Are you talking about her? Now then, where else should I investigate? Wait, who is her?
Bomb. Ah, Hajime, a moment?
Oh, what is
No.
When we're finished with the investigation here, would you like to hear what everyone has to say together?
No.
If I go by myself, some people might not talk to me out of caution.
They hate
Well,
you.
we've been told that one of us is a killer. It can't be helped if everyone's on it.
I mean, probably.
But why me?
You're easy to talk
What
to.
the hell?
I feel like you have a scent similar to mine.
Oh yeah, bro. You smell like me.
More than
Use X to
Fan art, man. More like pheromone, man.
Both harbor special feelings towards Hope Peak Academy. Isn't that right?
Yeah, but fine. If we're going together, let's get on with it. No time for idle chit chat.
I'm glad. It'll be a great help.
Special feelings, huh? Even so, what you said about us being similar, I don't think we agree.
I guess for now, we should search the inside of this old building and listen to what the others have to say. Not just the dining hall. I think we should consider this whole building the scene of the crime. After all, the blackout that took place at the time would have happened throughout this entire building.
What if someone, as soon it didn't, and as soon as the blackout happened, someone just opened the door and like totally ruined the whole thing? Yeah, you're right.
I hate how his hair is like.
Wait, what for?
Ah! Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay, Scott.
Apparently, a great man once said, investigation should be done on foot.
Okay, Scott, let's get married.
So that's why I'm also using my feet. I'm just walking around for no particular reason.
Good for you! Well, if there's no reason, there's no meaning.
Hey, Hajime, I just realized something. Could she, by any chance, know what happens during the blackout?
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing.
How do you know?
So you did hear us, even though Hajime and I were talking pretty softly through our shared set just now.
I'm picturing they're just sort of sitting next to each other talking at like full volume, and like...
Not only do I have a perfect face, style, and personality, but I also have perfect ears.
Scott 2020. I see.
Like our ears all spiky.
Well, if your earring's so good, then you might have heard what happened during the blackout.
When the blackout happened, you could hear everybody's voice throughout the dining hall, right? We couldn't tell, but you would have been able to make out who's who, right?
Just leave it to Ibuki. It'll be easy as what? It'll be easy as fried rice with gravy.
What? I feel like that's the sort of...
I don't know, fish and chips or something.
I feel like that's the sort of
Does that make it better?
surreal-ass thing that, like, would occur if the U.S. had a state, like, on Hokkaido or something like that. Ah, yes, the national
Maybe-
dish. Fried
Maybe it
rice
meant
with
curry, but when they translated it,
gravy.
they chose gravy for some reason.
Ugh.
What kind of gravy, though?
Did they realize that
Beef.
curry is like a thing that exists in like around the world and not just
Beef.
where like people know what curry
Yeah,
is?
I feel like it was
Beef
a poor
gravy
translation
covered in
there.
fried rice. Huh? What?
I'll heartily eat it for breakfast.
That sounds
Breakfast? Bruv, I just love
I
getting
think
up
it's
in the morning
supposed
to get a nice bowl of rice and gravy.
Okay,
Oh,
know what,
you
Frank,
mean
fuck
it'll
you.
be easy
I
as
hate you for
pie?
that. Oh, you can't have
Except
this for
eating
breakfast.
fried rice with gravy for breakfast is kind of heavy.
Yeah, you can say that.
Any fried rice that isn't fried rice with gravy is so wrong.
Why are we still on this?
Bro, that's why
I
we
don't know.
That's why we nuked Japan. They were eating their gravy without rice. Or wait, well yes, but they were also eating their rice without gravy.
Right.
She should make a metaphor with a more common type of fried rice, like egg fried rice or lettuce fried rice.
What?
Egg fried rice is good. I have not had lettuce fried rice.
Yeah, egg fried rice is good.
It's possible that's supposed to be
Wait, wait,
food.
Wait, is
I think when the
is Jim
Japanese
Curry
get together, they're like,
like a
lettuce
dish,
fry
or am I
rice.
like, or is it like Jim the
Jim
person curry?
I thought it was Jim the person curry, but you might be thinking of Tim Curry. Or something.
Tim
Or Jim
Curry. Love that.
Anyway, can you tell us what
Like
you heard?
Python.
Oh, and no, that's not me.
I like-
Sorry.
I hated it, Leo.
Thank you.
Well, leave it to me. I'm gonna take a bite out of you.
Oh,
If you tell us, I'll let you bite Hajime later.
Okay.
I removed his limbs so he can't
Wha-
refuse.
Oh god. What? What if she takes you seriously?
let's see. The first person who raised their voice during the blackout was. That's right. It was my.
It's Hayida.
Haida, yeah.
Bro,
Leo?
Oh. Wow, it's a blackout.
Next was Kazuichi's voice, and then the next voice was mine.
Hey, I can't see anything.
It's pitch black. My future is
Ugh.
pitch black.
Yeah.
I felt that.
What a nice remark I made. It's to the point and has its own unique charm. What?
I would like to point out that due to the blue text, we are currently playing as Ibuki.
Oh god.
Just continue.
Then there were more voices, one after the other.
Hayida.
Oh,
Leonard.
mine. Okay. Everyone, calm down. We got to stay calm in a situation like this.
Test tube.
I hate you. What's the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow! Is Carson in the call or not?
He
Turn the
is.
damn lights on, bruv. I can't
Does that answer
like
your
this,
question?
you know.
Because I feel like that answered your question.
Frankie.
You guys, where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
I really hate how accurately you
Oh,
read that.
this person has a line now. Ash, this is yours.
This is the princess, right?
Correct.
Yes. Another
Perhaps the
favorite one.
breaker overloaded.
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
Yes. Mahiru's voice is. It's like a slow redneck, but not quite American more British redneck.
What's that
Yeah.
mean?
Like,
Alrighty, so that's pretty much it.
I know there's a word for it, but I can't find it.
Oh,
It's like a
British
Cockney
redneck?
accent.
Awesome. Praise me, praise me.
Well, not
Give
quite
me
a
lot of
Cockney.
praise.
Trav? Question mark?
Yeah. I heard you the first time. Seriously, don't get any closer. Hey, Nagita, say something to her.
You can eat it.
Hey, something
did
happened?
something. Oh, shit.
Reverse.
Are we reversing?
And if you're not,
You're
and if you're
hurt.
not doing that,
Well,
are
I
we
still
doing this or
read-
not?
Well, I still read my line. Like, I got my line before you finished my line.
Okay. It was like ... and then he says something, but it was actually an interruption. It was like, oh no, my attempts to read the lines more quickly has failed. Are we reversing or not?
No, because I read the line before you finished the line.
Are we chopping?
Ah, okay. Okay, I thought it was like, whatever. No, I was just thinking about what Byakuya said during the blackout.
What Byakuya said?
Why did he say something like that?
You can't say that.
Rather, why was he able to say that?
Mouth.
I mean, I thought Byakuya was what? Should this be me imitating your Byakuya voice or just
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. What the hell? What is going on here? And this is...
What do you mean?
About that, why don't we discuss it after we've investigated a little bit more? For now, I can't really say anything for certain.
Well, it's not like I really care.
Anyway, don't you think Ibuki's account just now is an important clue that will lead us to the truth?
Gee, I couldn't say it any better myself.
Does she like...
Ouch! What the hell? Why are you actually fighting me?
Ibuki's account has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Okay,
Why
she's
did
a
she
vampire,
like
I'm
fighting
calling it.
people?
Ladder clip.
Clatter,
It's locked.
Someone appears to be inside. Since it's a unisex bathroom, I don't know who's actually in there.
Hoko.
Hey! Is someone in there?
We knocked on the door and tried caroling to whoever was on the other side, but...
Ominous. There's no response. This is going nowhere. I guess we should give up for now and check on it later.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, you idiots! The murderer was in there! Dumbasses! What are you doing? Dumbass!
The old building's circuit breaker should be inside this office.
Circuit breaker, might be related to the blackout.
So, it's better if we check out the circuit breaker first.
No. This Duralum case. It should contain all the dangerous items Byakuya collected.
Oh god, is duralumin? Like
Maybe we
durable
should check inside.
aluminum?
Just to be safe.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But it's locked.
Byakuya had the key to this particular Duralum case with him. Check it out. I brought it with me, so there's no need to worry.
Wasn't I the one that found that? How did you get it? Is it okay to take that key without permission?
It's forbidden to tamper with the crime scene, but if we don't, we can't check inside this case, right? So I should open it.
This guy literally doesn't feel any remorse.
See? It's open.
Why'd you read it like that?
Forks, kitchen knives, iron skewers, and various tools are crammed inside.
Coins! But it's not possible
Iron
that the killer took anything from here.
Wrench!
Because the key to this case was inside the case Byakuya had with him.
I guess you're right about that.
I think there's a gun in there that nobody really noticed. Like someone just straight up tried to bring a gun to the party.
Probably for Yuhiko.
Is this the desk the staff
I'm
use for
going
busy
there.
work?
I'm done.
Well, there's nothing in particular that catches my eye.
I love the background music. Like,
Yeah.
Same.
Is it being the killer?
on the trumpet.
Why do you think that?
There's no right being that good.
Well, she wandered off somewhere, even though she was supposed to be in the office.
Yeah.
When we were looking for Byakuya after the blackout, I went to the office right away, but when I got here, she was gone. I shouldn't say this too loudly, or else Miss Sonia will yell at me. Because probably the one who tripped the circuit breaker.
profile.
And used the blackout to our advantage to kill Byakuya.
Put that on a coin.
And don't you think she looks kind of ruthless, too? Like an assassin, right?
Well, it's not like you look any better, Mr. Sharp Teeth.
So wait, who's Pico again?
Me.
The swordswoman.
Alarm.
Maybe. We'll see.
Aw, that's my
So it's
favorite
safe
character.
to say that I'm safe now because he just suggested that.
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Well, that's what you
good.
think.
Uh,
Oh, because he's gonna finish.
I can already tell you doubt me, correct?
Huh?
Yeah.
However, it does not surprise me. An unexpected blackout occurred, and during that time, Byakuya was killed. The circuit breaker is in this office. Naturally, I look suspicious since I was supposed to be here.
Supposed to be here? What
Where'd
does
you
that
go?
so I was right. You weren't in the office.
Duh.
But why? Weren't you supposed to be, to guard the circuit breaker and the... How do you even pronounce that?
Duralumin.
Just kind of says
Duralumin.
The Duralumin case with all the weapons in it?
Ah, he decided on mine.
Yes, because Ash tends to be honest, unlike you people.
So
So,
it's literally a made up
on your
word.
own.
Like, I'm almost positive it's a made up word.
Yeah, that's not a. I said Duralumin. If
No,
I'm
I
actually
looked it up.
saying
It is
in
a real
lines,
word.
Not.
What?
It's a real word. I looked it up.
Why?
I found it on the
That
Google.
is-
Oh, it is.
Ugh.
Yeah, I didn't lie, Max.
Ugh.
She's
It just
close.
it's just a copper aluminum
not saying-
alloy.
It's Duralumin.
Duralumin.
Yeah,
I was actually right.
I
It's
was
so
right.
dumb.
God.
I hate this.
Okay, let's move on.
She's very
Right.
close to saying the forbidden expression, but not quite. Not
PK
quite
suddenly
enough to
dropped
get
to
mad at
one
her.
knee and started groaning on the spot. What happened?
No, I am just not feeling too well. I apologize,
No,
but
wait, right.
excuse me.
It's not Duralumin. It's
Excuse me?
Duralumin.
Oh, is that...
Oh. Like,
Ugh.
Duralumin.
It was made for
Duralumin.
me.
And even worse is that it's not Duralumin, it's Duralumin.
Duralumin. Ugh.
Dear.
So far down the rabbit
Duralumin.
hole. Geronimo.
This sounds like we're making it up.
We're not.
This is precisely how we would make it up.
Look it up.
I'm sure it's real.
I want to. I don't want
Let's
to
move
make
on,
this up.
please.
This is real.
Yeah, listen. Soda.
This has been read. It was read as soon as it came on. Pecco, it appears the bathroom inside this old building is currently occupied, so I recommend either the hotel lobby or your cottage.
Huh?
It seems like
Is
it
it just
was
a
in
sphere?
Yes.
A samurai must walk.
With cold sweat dripping from her forehead, Pekko wobbled out of the office. What happened to her?
It's kind of hard for me to say it myself.
No,
I don't
you can't
feel
say
bad
it.
enough for Pecco as
You
it
can't
is.
You can't
it.
say that.
You
Huh?
can't
What does
say
that
it.
mean?
It means you can't say it.
Is it cool? She didn't, run away. Hey, come on.
No, that's the line.
Run away. Hey, come on.
Because if she ran away, she's obviously the killer. I'm almost positive.
Is that really what it is? That must be the old building circuit breaker. The blackhead probably happened because of this.
It doesn't look like someone did anything to it. Nothing else looks suspicious either.
Circuit breaker's pretty high up. Even if you use a stepladder, you won't reach it.
Yeah, totally agree. That's why it's so mysterious. Well, during the blackout, I was panicking. So bad I forgot about that, but... You're right. Even with a stepladder, there's no way you'd be able to reach that circuit breaker. Which means someone must have reset the breaker after the blackout. But who?
I did it.
I hate you.
Oh, oh, oh,
I
oh,
hate you.
oh,
It's here!
You idiots had no idea what to do about the blackout, so I'm the one who set the circuit breaker. By the way, I'm not the one who tripped the breaker. The killer did that, of course.
I picture... Okay, like, unless... It's a manual... It's like a physical switch, right?
Yeah.
So that means that not Monokuma the doll, but rather the mastermind ran in here like, oh shit, had to, with a ladder, had to turn on the breaker and then run away.
I mean,
how do you know that Monokuma wasn't able to telescope his limbs or something?
I mean, because that's inconceivable. I mean, if that was able to occur, then yeah, but like... Have someone as small as you reset the breaker.
Well, firstly, my eyes work real good at night, so I have no trouble seeing in the dark.
I read that as real.
And if you want to know how I reached the circuit breaker, my body
Oh god, that's so much worse than what I suggested.
I feel like this is almost certainly not the real explanation.
You know, I'm very
That's what you
elastic.
want,
No,
right?
he's not even telescopic. He's just like really stretchy.
Yeah. That's like exactly the kind of shit that Monokuma would say.
You person who fibs.
I love where this is going.
I'm serious, wanna see?
Long Monokuma.
Wanna see a version of Monokuma with his
Can we
body all
please see
out?
this?
It's gross. It's grotesque.
I kind of want to see this.
Oh!
Oh,
You suck,
No
Nagito!
thanks. Just imagining it makes me want to puke.
Oh my god.
Oh, really? Such a shame. Still, don't you think Monokuma's such a nice guy? In a popularity contest, he'd take first place.
well, Hajime is definitely my least favorite character now because he did that.
Yeah. Oh my god, what the hell?
What the hell? So,
Or no,
he's
not
the one
Haji,
who reached the
Nagito.
breaker? Well, in that case, I'm convinced. There's no way we'd be able to reach that.
He's not my least favorite character, Nagito.
Terror
Sonya's-
without question.
No, Sonya, easily.
Okay, he's the one
I'm
exception
Terror
for me.
Terror, and I
If that's the case, how did the killer trip the circuit breaker? If they didn't
he'd
set
like
it
that.
to trip it or be tripped.
I hate you. Why did you say that?
I'm sorry.
This remote control is for the office's air conditioner. Huh? The timer here is set to 11:30 p.m. Wasn't the timer for the air conditioning in the other hole also set for that time? I like how I was able to anticipate that this is what it was going to be, so I nailed the intonation. That was a good one. It can't be. A coincidence, right?
Terror sucks, but he has like...
AC timer hasn't updated in your handbook. Check the Truth Bullets menu to review it.
I guess so does Peko. But
Now
two
then,
Pekos.
I guess we're done with the office. Don't you think so?
We should get going now.
I know what you're doing.
Ah! Oh my god.
Oh god!
The storage room is really dusty and dark.
My hands were full cleaning the dining hall, so I couldn't even touch this room.
Just love how
You
there's
know,
just
cobwebs.
spider
There's no
web
way I
there.
can stay there for a long time.
I will be back in a minute or two.
No, you won't.
Hajime is like terrified of cobwebs. And there's only, what, 2?
There's a huge piece of cloth randomly shoved in here.
Is this a tablecloth?
Ah, tablecloth? Wait, huh? Hold on, there's something on it. Is this a blood stain?
Eh? A blood stain?
Man, take a closer look.
It's too dark. I can't really see that clearly.
There's no mistake, and that's clearly a blood stain. Which means this tablecloth's connected to Byakuya's murder, right?
If that tablecloth has a blood stain on it, then it's a possibility.
Thank
Okay,
you, Nagito.
Man,
Headcanon.
Seriously, it is a blood stain.
See, okay, headcanon. This was the original tablecloth. He was stabbed under the table, and they got blood all over it. And then they're like, ah, shit. So they pull it out. We got a new one. Put it over, and then he gets stabbed again, and there's blood over both tablecloths. It's like, we only had 2 tablecloths.
It's like Rasputin or something. Storage room tablecloth has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Stacks of clean tablecloths. It looks like they haven't been used yet. I guess there's nothing strange here. Oh, okay.
Stained a combination of.
There's an awful lot of boxes.
It does.
We don't have to time to go through each and every one of them.
I guess we should leave them alone.
A wise decision.
Wait, why can't we? Okay. Are these irons? It looks like they were recently turned on, but why were there irons on this ironing board?
3 irons?
I mean, that's pretty clear why there are irons on the ironing board.
It's a pretty natural place
Just
for
as I
irons
thought,
to be found.
your eyes don't miss a thing. When I was looking for byakuya after the blackout, I also found these irons, but when I found them, all 3 of them were turned on.
Well, so clearly they were trying to short out the power.
Yeah.
Turned on?
It'd be bad if another blackout happened, so I turned them off. But doesn't this feel kind of sinister?
You mean you're trying to iron your garments with 3 irons at once? What are you doing?
3 times the efficiency!
Iron skewers. It's just
well,
iron.
Well, sinister.
Irons in storage room has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Okay, wait. This supports Teru murderer theory because he's not tall enough to reach the breaker thing. So what is he gonna do? He's gonna do all the irons, hone in all the electricity, short out the power.
I mean, I'm not sure I'm actually convinced that Teru is the one who did it. I just want him dead.
Yeah, I'm not really gonna see that.
Hey, Hajime, how much longer are you gonna stay in the
I mean,
Stark
he's
place?
entertaining it.
Let's move on and investigate other places already.
Like he's entertaining in a way that makes you feel really uncomfortable.
I get it.
Like, he's entertaining, but I hate his guts.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh god!
I guess he can say it after all.
Oh my god!
Wow, Hajime, I had no idea you wanted to get so close to someone like me.
Oh god.
Awful.
Wait, that was probably a shadow. Yeah, there's like 2 people. Like, if you
Yeah.
look at.
They all do that.
basically
It's a
a
drop
shadow.
shadow. It's a drop shadow.
Yeah. Oh god, the meat.
God, I want a piece of that meat.
Chinese,
Yeah.
Japanese, French, and Italian cuisine.
We've already
Fish
read this.
dishes, a big piece of meat on the bone too.
It looks like a cartoon hand.
Isn't it amazing?
Oh, no,
That thing
no.
is so big. Even I was shocked.
I don't like that line.
Yeah.
I'm too innocent to know what that means,
Dish
but I
fit
know it's
for a
not good.
tropical island. I'd never be able to go to and get meat like this on Aoyama or Azabu.
What?
I'd never be able to get meat like this in my hometown, much less. Did I not just say that?
Yeah.
Did I
History,
literally not?
please.
Okay, so the idea is that Teru thinks of himself as a very cultured and refined urban socialite, and so he's naming urban centers in Japan that have reputations for being trendy or something.
But it's literally the same line.
Repeated, yeah.
Repeated.
No, it's
Almost
not
exactly.
quite.
Because he's so
Listen, why are we
insistent on it.
holding Danganronpa to such a high standard of writing? God.
I feel like this is kind of equivalent to like if this took place in like the United States and it was like I'd never be able to get meat like this much in my hometown, much less Dallas, Texas, or Nashville,
New York
Tennessee.
City.
Yeah.
Yep.
Portland.
Honestly,
No,
it would probably be something like LA or Hell's Kitchen.
Hell's Kitchen.
I
Salt
think
Lake
Hell's
City,
Kitchen.
Utah.
Hell's Kitchen is a pretty good cognate in the U.S. just because it's a neighborhood of New York. Aoyama looks like it's a
Yeah.
Tokyo
I
neighborhood.
completely forgot that Hell's Kitchen was a location.
Yeah,
And I
I had
thought-
no idea. It was the location.
Yeah.
I thought you were
That-
talking about Hell's
Yeah, it was
Kitchen
funny because
show.
I was like walking and I looked up my Google Maps and it was like, oh, Hell's Kitchen, and like, oh, okay, that's kind of funny.
Hell's Kitchen and fucking what? Chevy
Chase. Yeah, and Azuru or whatever it is also a neighborhood in Tokyo. I get it. You don't have to repeat yourself. What? But if it's so big, where'd you get it?
I asked Nikamaru.
No! No! What have you done?
3 times they've killed chicken number 5. This is why they're gonna fucking chicken.
He's
Nikamaru's the
the
big man.
team manager.
He's dead.
The kidding man.
He's dead times 3. Guys, I can't live anymore. Chicken number 5.
Rip chicken
No.
number 5.
Did
Rip
he get killed
chicken
5
number
times throughout this
5.
franchise? Are
I
you
got
doing
my trumpet in my car.
taps with chicken
With
noises?
my
Was this-
mouth.
Was this red?
This was red.
His bare hands.
That's a little hard to believe, but it doesn't seem completely impossible either. Those hands of his. They look like they specialize in punching things.
Okay, let's just picture the giant, the ultimate dog, literally beating a cow to death. I
not how
wouldn't
you
want to get punched
tenderize
with his
meat.
hands.
Like, that sounds like pretty good
Seriously,
He's
tenderizing.
tenderizing the ground. Write that down. Write that
He's
down.
totally at home in a country setting. I'm so jealous.
I hate you. Shut up.
He's definitely not
My
from near
hometown,
Tokyo.
yeah. So wild country things like that, they slip my mind a lot, you know?
Well, I guess this meat has gone to waste, since this awful has happened right when the party started.
It's
Chicken
not
number
even
5
cooked,
was
is it?
killed.
The only one
literally
who
on the
ate any
phone.
food were
Also
Akane
nothing.
and Peko, who took some portions for herself.
Don't say that.
You can't say it.
After I worked so hard to cook the world's most refined party dishes, only 2 people actually tasted them?
Did you not taste any?
Well, it's not like I actually believe it, but
Byakuya
there really is a killer out there.
Yeah, Byakuya did.
Oh, I'm probably never able to figure out that killer.
Wait a
I
second.
literally forgot that Byakuya ate the food, too.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
Only Akane and Peko took portions. Peko is currently experiencing, like, bowel problems. Is the food poisoned?
Well,
Right on
He's
what,
scouring
too?
with
then
his mouth.
Akane would have problems too.
So we have to talk
And
to her.
the
We
guy
haven't
who
seen her since.
actually-
Oh yeah, I shit myself. What
Wait, didn't Akane nope out of the party as soon as the lights came back on?
Oh, did she?
But
She went to her
remember.
room.
I'm pretty sure she
Who
ate
is
something
Akane
before,
again? Please
right?
remind me.
She's
Um,
a WA
My brother's
2.0.
character.
As I
Okay.
recall, she
Okay, I
did.
thought so.
There was like a CG of her just eating whole plates of it. So
Yeah.
Yeah, well, and I
How
think
come
she
Byakuya
knows.
ate it?
Damn.
This is too much text.
Going to fucking town.
Look how tiny he is.
Yaki must have confiscated all the dangerous items off the equipment's dangerous items list.
well, just from reading through this list,
Forka?
it looks like the knife next to Byakuya's body didn't come from the kitchen.
Frying
It appears to
pan.
have been brought from
Wine
outside.
glass. Portable stove!
That's not how the killer got past Byakuya's body check.
There's 2
Strange,
portable
isn't it?
stoves on the
I
list.
mean, he didn't even go easy on the girls when he was performing the pet sounds.
If that's the case, then they probably brought the knife in advance and hid it somewhere.
Why are there 2
Still,
portable
it's
stoves on that
surprising how
list?
much equipment this kitchen has.
Yeah, you're right.
What is the second item on the
There
list?
are iron plates for barbecuing and even a
Knives.
portable stove for cooking
Does
hot
not
dogs.
look like that to me.
Frying
Having-
press? Oh, frying pans.
What did you
Second,
think it says?
second from the top on the right.
On the left.
Oh,
looks like
knife.
frying
I
pans
think
rendered
it
as
says
one word
knife.
somehow.
Wait, it doesn't say knives. It just says knife.
Knife. Knife.
Knife.
And it appears to be in the
Also-
triple digits.
So this this thing from Nagito is a lie. There are 2 portable stoves,
Yeah.
you idiot.
Yeah.
Unless that second number is a 0, but but why would you list it?
Was this red?
Iron Man.
Yes, it was red.
With all the stuff that doesn't pertain to the murder, I guess it doesn't really matter.
I agree.
You would agree.
This is the section of your handbook.
You definitely did it.
Hey, were you in the kitchen during the blackout right there, Tara?
Yes.
That blackout totally startled me. At first I thought I was just in the kitchen, but when I finally managed to get out of the kitchen, the hallway was pitch black too. And then I heard everyone's voices, so I fumbled along the wall and tried to feel my way to the dining hall. But that place was pitch black too. It was like pitch
I was
black
about to say,
everywhere.
are these people like completely blind in the dark? But I thought, right, there's no natural light because the stupid windows.
Yeah. Couldn't you use
It
that
actually is
kitchen
lit
stove's
dead.
light?
Oh, that's impossible. This gas stove needs electricity to work, so it was a... Wait a second.
Wait, hold on.
What?
Hang on a goddamn
This
minute.
gas stove needs electricity to work.
I mean, yeah, it does.
This is what my mom thought of the air compressor that you brought.
I mean, you need, like, you do need to, like, let the gas in. Like,
It depends on your
That's usually a
starting
valve.
system.
Not usually,
Yeah.
though.
It's usually
No.
a pressurized valve.
Yeah.
How do you think they did it before, like, electricity?
I'm just saying, like, modern
Gas
My
That's
stuff.
stove,
what it
my
is.
stove
It's
works
no
without
problem.
having to turn on the electricity. It's just that like the oven part doesn't work because that's activated by electricity.
Well, yeah.
I was under the impression there was a manual valve and a starting flame.
Right.
This was red.
I say that I guess it's not possible. Since you work with fire in the kitchen, I figured you'd be able to use a light source or something, but I guess it's not that easy.
Just light a match. Do you not have matches if it's a gas stove?
No, of course not.
No?
What kind of gas stove
Why?
has
Why would
matches
I?
You have no
associated with
idea
it?
what a gas stove is, clearly.
What?
Well, it ignites itself.
Yeah,
Okay.
it has a
Yeah, but
starting
if it
flame.
flame.
wants to
Broken.
ignite, you can just light it with a match.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. The matches are a failsafe, not the preferred option.
Yeah.
You'd think they'd have them, though.
Yeah. I agree.
Maybe? Question
This is
mark?
all really dumb. Or
oh.
like, you know, like, the stupid like fire stick
I
thing,
guess
the, like
I'm pretty
the
much finished investigating the kitchen
like,
for now.
lighters that you would use for like creme brulee or whatever. I don't know. Like
Yeah,
there'd
the
be a light
blowtorch?
source in here.
Nagito, let's get going.
Yeah, sure thing.
Or like the camera. Is the camera not emitting light? Come on.
Well, no, the camera
There
was
has to
affected
be
by the
some
blackout,
light on it.
probably.
There's something I want to ask you.
Well, there's something I don't want to tell you.
Why do you hate her? She's so good.
I thought that was a door for a second. Like, what the heck is this angle?
It appears that only that wall is a different color and material. Why is that?
It's probably a fire door. Oh wait,
That
that was
was
Luke?
Fire
I didn't
door?
even realize you were here. How, you never seen one before?
It's a door that shuts to keep fire from spreading by containing it. If that happens, you can run away, right?
I see. It's just like a barrier. I add the word in there. Just like lining up plastic bottles around.
Question mark? Yeah, just like that.
Flammable? What flammable? He's meltable? Like
No,
I
no,
think
exactly like that.
Lining up plastic bottles around the house will prevent from floods.
That's only done to
Would it?
keep cats from that.
You know about keeping cats from getting inside, but you don't know about fire doors? We lost Frankie, sorry.
Truly, I am culturally ignorant. I am ashamed of myself.
You should be.
That's like showing up to somewhere and seeing a fire escape and being like, "What's this?" And like, "Oh, it's a fire escape. So in case of a fire, you can get out of the building." It's like, truly, I am completely ignorant. I am so sorry.
And the thing is, oh, so it's like a window. That would be the comparison there. Just jump out. Lovely.
Okay, it looks like you've pretty much finished looking around the old building.
He really wanted
So
to get you
how
out
about
of
we
here.
check out Byakuya's cottage?
Byakuya's cottage?
Why?
There might be clues there, so I thought it'd be good to check it out just in case.
I kind of forgot that everyone has cottages,
But
and I was like, "Wow."
I was scared I might encounter some danger if I went there by myself.
Yeah, me too.
Well, I don't really mind going there together, but aren't you worried about the possibility that I might be in danger?
You mean, am I worried about you being the killer?
Why
To
would
be
you
honest,
say that?
I don't think you're the killer. In fact, I can't even imagine it.
Hajime, you are an idiot.
It's like, instead of living with doubt in others, it's so much better to die believing in others.
Don't talk like that. We're doing this so that we can live.
As I thought, you sure are strong. You're definitely the chosen one. Chosen by Hope's Peak Academy.
Yep, thank you. Awesome.
The heck are you?
Alright, then let's get going to Byakuya's cottage.
Yep. I don't know why, but every time we talk, I'm not really sure how I'm supposed to react.
What is wrong with him?
The moment I left the building, there was a
Literally
strange
everything.
feeling.
I love Hajime so much compared to Makoto because he just calls people out on their shit.
Hey, what are you doing?
4 p.m.
Makoto is such a wet noodle. He's like, okay, everyone here treats me
The
like shit.
heck is going on here? Oh!
I have
I
no
figured it
idea.
out.
What am I doing, you say? Ah, now that is truly a foolish question.
Dot dot dot. We're just checking to see if we
God.
can get on the floor from here.
On the floor? Why?
Who said it was futile? Who decided it was impossible?
I interpret that as feudal, as in like medieval stuff.
We all did.
How did you know I cannot recover my earring?
If it is possible to get under the floor, it'll change our understanding of the murder. Dot dot dot. I think.
It'd be
So
funny,
I thought it was important to check it.
I really hate dot.
I know, I do it every time now.
Under the floor, huh? I never considered thinking of it like that.
What do you
He's
mean?
definitely the murderer.
Come on, think about it.
It's him. It's him.
The carpet I laid didn't reach the table where we found Byakuya's body, right? And the dining hall floor had huge gaps between the floorboards. Oh, did I switch? Did I take Brighton's
Oh,
line?
no.
I'm sorry.
Then it's possible the killer killed Byakuya by stabbing him beneath the floor. No, that was your line.
How?
Okay.
Me dying from a foot wound?
Someone just
I
prodded him in the
thought.
toe.
So I'm trying to see if we can get under it from here. Dot 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 dot
Well.
dot dot.
You tried to skip my dot dot dot? How dare you?
That was my line with that dot dot dot.
Was it?
Yeah.
No! Should we switch?
I guess it's not possible
Don't do
to
it.
get under the floor from outside.
Oh, I'm so pleased.
The
now.
building is surrounded by firm fences, so there's no way to sneak under the floor from there.
What if you were really small?
Like Teru Teru.
Yep.
No, I'm talking like.
Oh, yeah.
Are we all switching or just those two?
We got a
Just
17.
Just that.
We got a 17th student who is like 4 inches tall. And we just haven't seen them yet.
The ultimate small
So I gotta
student.
find a way to get under the floor from inside the building.
Oh,
Who left?
who left?
Of course, me.
Oh, rip.
You can have back, Brighton.
Do you think there's a possibility that there's a hidden hole somewhere?
No, that's not possible.
I checked
Are you
when I was.
are you sure?
At any rate, it seems you can't get under the floor from outside the
That
building.
wasn't an
That's the
answer.
relief.
Relief?
I
What?
didn't answer.
Because if you could get under the floor from the outside, there would be only one logical suspect. The only person who didn't come to the party and also doesn't have an alibi.
Yeah, that's right.
Fuck you.
Kazuichi.
Oh my god.
I suspected him too. That's why I was checking to see if it's possible to get under the floor from outside. Well, speaking of which, not long after I began guarding the entrance, Yuyuhiko came here.
Kazuichi.
I did.
Yes, more.
What happened, Kazuichi?
What happened, Fuyuhiko?
I just like the idea of her
Oh, hey.
saying ... as a verbal tick.
What are you doing here? All in a place like this.
I'm tending guard so Monokuma doesn't come in.
Yeah, diligently
I
you.
hate the way you said that.
Monokuma.
To the party?
I loved that. That was
Hell
so
no.
cute.
Not even if you paid me. Parties are stupid. They would make me want to puke.
You want to come to the party, right? Isn't that why you came here?
Max,
Oh.
are you okay?
Of course not. I was just going for a damn walk. What, do I gotta report you every time I want to go for a fucking walk? Or report to you, I guess.
Yeah.
No, like that, but
Don't leave me alone.
Oh no.
And then he just left.
So that happened, but why did he come here?
He probably wants to be part of the group, but he can't be honest about it. He believes he's different from everyone else. That's why he's always alone.
Jackie
He's not like
Nanami,
the other
ultimate
girls.
therapist.
He's like a main character of an RPG. Have you played those before?
No.
Huh, when did we start talking about video games? That was just us two.
Oh, your girl is canonically Earthbound mess.
Even though we don't really know what he's thinking, I don't think we have any reason to doubt him.
How many times are they gonna say the ...
That's really
Too many.
I'm glad.
Too fucking many.
You keep saying you're glad, but we have no idea who the killer is.
Max, you just sounded
That was
so
the line.
defeated.
Well, I guess for now we should stick to the plan and head over to Byakuya's cottage.
As long as the probability is greater than 0, that will suffice. I will most assuredly reclaim the Hellhound earring with my own 2 hands.
It seems he has no intention of investigating. Okay.
Him. Him.
Do we need to talk to her again?
No.
I guess for now, I've discovered ... The building is surrounded by firm fences, so there's no way to sneak under the floor from there. I think. Also,
Do we already go through this?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
we've been.
Who came here not
That
long
was
after the party
like
started?
water torture.
I wanted to make sure that it wasn't another frickin' what do you call him, Nagito moment where it's like, oh, but you have to talk to him again.
Hey, what the
Yeah,
hell?
something
Didn't
would
that tell you to
happen.
leave me alone?
That's not happening. Didn't you hear Monokuma's announcement?
Of course I did. Apparently Byakuya was the one who got killed. So what?
What did you just say?
You think I'm the killer? Think whatever you want. I'm used to being mistrusted.
It's not why.
I wonder why.
Whatever. Just tell me what you were doing while everyone else at the party.
Are you
checking
okay,
my alibi.
Brian?
Well, I don't have one. I was just chilling in my cottage all by myself during that time.
The whole time? Chiaki said she saw you in front of the old building.
Nosy bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. I went for a little walk, and then just by chance I ended up passing by the old building.
If anyone's nosy, it's
Were you really going for a walk? Don't you tell me you were Don't tell me you were
Monokuma?
actually trying to join the party.
Spooky.
Hey, what? Why the hell would I do that? It's a coincidence. A motherfucking coincidence.
Alright, I got it.
Huh, dumbass.
What is
Oh, wait,
going on?
Byakuya's over here.
I'm baby.
I'm falling apart because I love him so much.
Was that the Connor?
I guess we need to ask him for help.
And so, Nagito took out a deep breath, opened up his Latin textbook, and...
Yep, that's Latin.
Yay! Did you call me?
Yeah. Nagito, when did you train Monokuma?
Hey, Monokuma, I was wondering if you can do us a favor. There's something we want to investigate.
No.
Hey, who are you talking to? That's just my ass.
What?
Oh,
Okay.
When I get serious, an after image is unleashed.
Shadow clone jutsu.
I can even play soccer by myself as long as I have this cloning technique.
That was freakishly specific.
Though it'd be boring to play alone.
I literally don't have time for this. Just hurry up and open Byakuya's cottage already.
Bro, do you think he can play solitaire by himself?
This is for the class trial. It's something
No.
we really need.
Dude.
No, there are two of them.
Trial? If it's for the class trial, there's no way I can refuse. Now then, there's only one spell that can open these doors.
Val?
Vavalus!
Valuse!
I was gonna say Vuvuzuela or something.
Venezuela.
Is that like
See, I've unlocked the door. Now you can investigate to your heart's content.
Why does it open with a magic spell?
It's probably powered by electricity. At any rate, that performance was a waste of time.
That has the same energy as
Is
that.
this not all a waste of time?
That has the same
I
energy
guess you're right.
as from the Avengers movie, where Captain America looks at like the button board thing and is like, it appears to be powered by some form of electricity.
I love that. Oh, Cap. You're.
By the way, you
so-
should look around. Look up if you can.
Oh god, oh fuck.
It's here!
And that's the last one for this chapter.
Hoko coin.
Hoko coin, Hoko coin. This bed! Nothing about it really catches my eye. Oh. Well, at least they cut to the chase. Looks like the room's interior design isn't that much different from mine.
Why would it be?
Not much to worry about here.
Why would there be anything different, honestly? I mean, I can tell there is, but why would anyone design these differently? That is
There's
a
an envelope
waste of
on the
time.
table. Is it a letter someone sent to Byakuya?
It's not a waste of time if they live in a simulation.
There's no sender. That looks pretty suspicious. Hajime, you should check what's inside.
I mean, there is a
There
sender,
we-
it's just not listed.
Let's see.
There is always a sender.
He wrote that himself.
Yeah.
Ended him.
Careful, the first kill will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone.
Is everyone okay?
No.
Will happen tonight.
Someone will definitely kill someone.
Who's calling me from
Who's ready?
Minnesota?
That has been read.
Me.
Me in Minnesota.
How dare you? Oh my god, stop it.
No. I don't wanna.
You guys are the worst.
Is it just
This
from
is-
Minnesota, huh? Is that why?
Is this a crime warning?
Oh
What?
no!
No, if
What
it
is a
says
crime
be
warning?
careful, it's probably a threatening letter.
What is a crime warning?
Regardless, who would say something like this?
Hello, yes, I'm about to commit a crime.
Don't come to
Here's your
school
warning,
tomorrow.
Joy.
You have
Maybe.
24 hours until the piss droplets reach the surface of the earth. 23 hours.
This is
Get out
why
of my
Byakuya
sight
suddenly
before
decided
I
to
piss
throw a
on your
party.
toe.
Huh?
The first kill will happen tonight because someone made this threat to Byakuya. He gathered everyone in one area and was extremely cautious about all the dangerous items. He was trying to create a scenario in which everyone could monitor each other. He thought if he did that, nobody would be able to kill anyone.
So he believed this
Sir.
crazy letter?
He couldn't ignore the possibility of this happening, even if it was just a worst-case scenario. Remember what Byakuya kept saying? How he wouldn't let anyone become a victim? Oh wait, I should have had that be bad French
Let
accent on top
everyone
of
become
his
a
voice.
victim.
He couldn't overlook that slim
Dumb.
possibility just to keep his promise. Then why did he keep it a secret if he had just told us?
He probably couldn't. He probably thought that was also a worst-case scenario.
What do you mean?
If everyone knew it was in this letter, whether it's a lie or not, everyone would have likely begun to doubt each other, and at that point there'd be no turning back.
So Byakuya tried to do something about this all by himself without telling anybody?
His
Yes.
strong sense of responsibility is the only explanation I can think of.
Anyway, whoever sent Byakuya this letter also killed him. Is that what you say?
No, this could be a prank, and it might have nothing to do with Byakuya's death at all.
I don't say
What
it's
was
a
that? He
prank.
suddenly
I also
became
don't say it doesn't
really
have anything to do
quiet.
with Byakuya's death. I think someone probably overheard
Yeah.
it. And is
see,
sending
he
letter
doesn't want
Byakuya.
us to believe this could be any of us. He doesn't want to believe one of us could be a killer. But still, we've come all the way here, and it's the only thing I can think of. The person who wrote this letter murdered Byakuya. If that's the case, that person completely predicted how Byakuya would react once he received it right. They planned to manipulate Byakuya and killed him right before our eyes in that old building. Damn it, who the hell would do that?
Why do we think the person who killed him wrote the letter? Why do we think the person who killed him wrote the letter? I don't.
Hajime, there's
I
probably
have-
not much time left until the class trial starts.
Probably.
I feel like Hajime is the one, or not Hajime, Nagito is the one who wrote the letter.
Yeah. Well, no.
Yeah, almost definitely.
I mean, he got quiet when he said that. So that might be him. Here, like he suddenly became really quiet. Like that could just be him. Like shit, they're gonna find out this out. Let
But
me
I feel
cover
like
my
if
bases
he
right
wrote the
here.
letter, it wasn't him who did the murder. Because this game
I mean-
never does it straightforward like that.
Yeah.
If he wrote the letter, like, why would he lead you here?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Because he's fucking weird, I don't know.
No, I
Again,
think
maybe-
I think he's specifically leading you around, taking you to see what he wants you to see.
Yeah.
And when you kind of go to further investigate, he's like, like he doesn't want to. He wants to make him make himself look like he's helping, but he's really not.
But also, he could just be, like, he was trying to cover his bases. Like, he thought that there was
Yeah.
a chance that Byakuya might have told someone, and that letter would come out.
Yeah.
And if other people
Yeah.
had seen it, then he's better covered.
Yeah,
If
Yeah.
he
that's
wrote it.
exactly what I think. Like, it's definitely him. I know this.
Ah, which reminds me, you asked Hyena for a favor earlier, right?
Yeah, I wanted to find out where everyone was standing just before the blackout. She's probably finished by now. You're coming with me, right?
Sorry, that's all you.
Huh?
I need some time alone. I'd like some time to collect my thoughts.
I see. I understand.
Also, if you're going back to the old building, you should hear what Mike and my other character has to say as well.
Self-promotion.
I think the results of her autopsy should be ready by now. I'll see you later.
God.
He was pretty pale. I wonder if he's okay. But now's not the time to worry about Nagato. There isn't much time left. I better hurry to the old building.
Know that? How do you know that there's not much time left? What gives you that inclination?
Well,
Literally, no one's told you anything.
Yeah, what's his face just said that?
The game developers told him.
Nagato just said that there's not much time until the trial starts.
No.
It appears that Leo is deafened, so Ford.
Stop! Too cruel. This is too cruel. Stop!
Hey, I might as well ask her about the old building's windows. Hey, do you have a sec? I want to ask you something.
I don't wanna help you guys. Mistrust your friends.
What the hell? It's not like we're doing this because we want to, you dumbass rabbit. No, that's not the time to fight about stuff like that. More importantly, do you know why the old building's windows are covered by iron plates?
Huh? Iron plates? I cover them up so nobody makes the mistake of going inside since it's dangerous because of the renovation.
That's fish.
I see the renovation, then
Yeah,
why you covered them up?
Because it's dangerous to go inside. Take this. Danger isn't supposed to exist on this island.
I hate you.
I appreciate that so much.
This isn't how it was supposed to be. But why did it get like this? It's cruel to cry.
Just because it's cruel doesn't mean you can just keep
Don't
crying
hurt
like
yourself
that.
there.
Crying won't solve anything. We have to do this no matter what.
mushrooms as Junko.
Ugh, that's true.
I wonder what that means.
Junko's back, guys.
Ugh.
Probably Ford.
I thought this was Max. What the hell was that loud voice just now?
You know, someone pooped.
He finally shit himself. The bathroom seems to be open.
Yup.
I don't really need to go right now. There's no really need for to go inside.
Why aren't you going inside, you idiot?
Oh god, is he wearing flip-flops?
Ugh.
Oh no, not even flip-flops.
No, I know what those are. Those appear in a lot of medieval paintings.
They're the really like sand sandals.
Yeah.
I feel so light-boweled right now. I, Necromania!
I Hoko!
I have no intention of losing anymore.
He's literally.
I won't lose to anyone, not even to my past self.
He's definitely
It
still
sounds
talking about
cool
going
and
to the
all, but
bathroom.
what are you talking about?
Yup.
What?
Here it is.
God, I don't know who is behind it, but someone had tried to make a shitty bastard out of me.
Literally?
Some scoundrel
Yeah.
was occupying the bathroom
Literally.
before the party was about to start.
I mentioned you said something like that shortly after the party started.
Go to the bathroom, you idiot.
I've been trying to use it many times, but the door just won't open at all. However, if you think I'd be angered by something like that, you've all underestimated my nerve and patience.
Much.
Do all
patience.
and achieve all with one's presence of mind. That is the goal of a true leader of the bunch. You know him. In other words, a leader must never falter in any situation, but always have the presence of one's mind.
Wait, what if he's the Dalai Lama?
He says that, but I'm pretty sure he was shaken up by that Holo deal. Oh well, that's not to get into it. Anyway, so you're saying the bathroom door was shut before the party started to after the blackout?
And the bathroom was finally unoccupied after Byakuya's body was found. That's about how long that lasted.
What he sounds stupid and irrelevant, but I should remember it just in case.
So many accounts this round, good grief.
I forgot about the bulge.
The bathroom seems to be...
What?
Okay, I'm like 95%
Turn around,
sure.
Brighton.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm like 95% sure that there's like a way to get under the floorboards from inside the bathroom.
Yeah.
Can we go in?
No.
We can't.
No. The game says
Still
no,
no?
it's not important enough.
Still no?
Yeah, correct.
We just checked.
Oh my god. You
Imagine being the artist
Yeah.
who drew. Imagine being the artist who drew Nekomaru's.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm being paid for this.
God,
This
I
is
wish
my
that-
job.
I mean, hey Ada.
um, I had to like, I gotta like get in.
Mentally prepare.
Yeah, I gotta, like, like, you're here. Where the hell did you wander off to?
I wasn't wandering, I was investigating as much as I could.
I see. Well, if you weren't slacking off, then I guess
Recording
it's
corn.
fine.
So, did you find anything?
Yeah, sorta.
You found soda? Kazuichi?
You don't sound too sure.
Well, just take a look at this.
Cigar!
Just as you told me,
Orange
using the
juice,
2
Haji.
photos I shoved up my ass. I tried to pinpoint where everyone was standing. When I did, this diagram was the result.
Please be just like child. Aw.
Oh.
I mean,
So this
thought it
is
was-
everyone. Wait. So this is everyone's stand-in position before the blackout.
It's definitely Nagito.
This literally looks like the freaking diagram that, like, we drew when we were trying to figure out where the picture on the, Bradley website came from.
Everyone's
Yeah.
pretty much in the dining hall. I made this diagram from analyzing those photos, so I'm pretty sure it's accurate.
Just as I thought, Spiaki was standing a far distance from that table. It's impossible, there's no way he'd be able to move that far during the blackout.
He's too dumb.
Oh, what's this line extending from the table to where Biaki was killed?
That's the desk lamp. I drew the power cord for it because I shoved it up my ass.
The power cord from the desk lamp? That must have been
Power
incredibly
cord.
painful. If that cord is extending from the table where Biaki was killed, that means... Oh.
Did you find something?
It's not clear to me yet, but...
Something.
Coins.
I guess you're right. I didn't really understand it myself when I was drawing it. I have a feeling it's either a potential clue or just something to shove up my ass.
No, it wasn't something to shove up your ass at all.
Hmm?
It's not clear to me yet, but there's no mistake that a clue is hidden here. An extremely important clue. Did you find out anything?
I tried, but then these.
I love how quiet Luke is.
Are you intentionally quiet, Luke?
yes.
It's just a dull emotion. Deep wounds, deep enough to reach his lungs and internal organs. Sob. It can be assumed that a very thin, sharp object around 5 millimeters in diameter was used to stab him over and over again, which is what I believe.
I belly there. I need... I need to get this as a reaction image for when people complain about Ares and Judge and Valorant. Hey, you okay?
About what?
Ares and Judge in Valorant.
Talking about it, they said.
You need to push yourself. I'm busting out the gist, so what you wanted to say.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Still around 5
I love
millimeters
these
in
choices you're
diameter,
making.
huh?
These are good choices.
Isn't that pretty thin? That's about as thick as an ice pick or an awl.
Owl.
I think I've had
Something
one
I
line
shoved up
this
my
entire thing.
ass. Ice pick.
Because autopsy results has been added to the shape section of your handbook.
On what, an hour and a half? I've had one line.
And it wasn't even technically this episode. It was in a flashback.
Exactly.
Meanwhile, my character's been dead for the entire episode, and I had 2 lines for that character.
Not
I
counting
stopped watching
Hajime.
Hunter for this.
Alrighty, guys, it's finally time. That's right, it's time for the long-awaited class trial.
Let's fucking go.
Now then, I shall tell you the meeting place.
I shall tell you.
I shall tell you.
At the central island of Jabberwock Island. Kinda redundant there.
Island
There is a
Island.
mountain with my adorable face carved into it.
Hey, Monokuma.
That, my friends, is Monokuma Rock. Once you're there, please proceed to the underground by
Railroad.
by yes, by taking the elevator located at the secret entrance.
My microphone is kind of covering like the left side of my screen, so I read that. Please proceed to the underground by cranking the elevator located at the secret entrance. Boo-hoo.
Woohoo! I'll see you soon.
Someone enjoying the secret tunnel?
Yes.
A mountain with a carving of
I
Monokuma's
could
face at the central
tell.
island.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I remember what that's from.
Oh.
Okay.
This animation?
Check on the Tamagotchi.
Yeah.
Oh crap.
Make sure you feed it.
I swear, if you killed it again.
That'd be kind of
Oh my
fun.
god! You almost killed it! Oh
Okay,
my
so
God.
I would suggest that we
Goodbye.
Bro,
call the
spam
episode
is like half
when we
full.
see Monokuma Rock, and then we pause and save. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
an agreement. Even though I really want to see the trial, I understand this is probably the best choice.
I mean, okay, the trial is long enough to be 2 whole episodes, I believe.
Oh god,
yeah.
never
They
mind.
have intermissions in it now, so it was not only the 3rd game; it's this game that has intermissions. So.
Oh, you confirm that?
Yeah, I confirm that.
Okay.
Oh, it's so cute. Oh god, is it lagging on your end too?
Yeah,
You
it's-
really did the most
frozen.
functionally. Like, the main character actually has sprites that you can see, so you can tell when the main character is talking, and it's not someone else. And I feel like that's going to come extremely in handy when we
He told us to
inevitably
gather
play
at a
it.
place called Monokuma Rock. I have a feeling there was a
Monokuma?
rocky mountainish place over there.
Mountainish?
Didn't he
Oh,
say
no,
to
this
go to
is not it.
Jabberwock Park?
Not that.
Is it just along this road somewhere?
Not there. It is severely lagging on our end.
Yeah, we can't really see what's happening.
Nope. So, like, okay, can we talk about these beasts for a second? Literally, their only purpose is to guard these gates. I doubt they're getting any other love in this story.
No, they aren't.
There it is! Maybe?
Oh my god, it's
Yeah.
Mount Rushmore!
Okay, now stop it right here. Pause and save.
Save it here.
Well... with
I was
four-
expecting like a statue.
I was expecting literally just a mountain with a singular Monokuma face.
That's what I was expecting too.
Mount Rushmore.
Mount Monomore.
Are
Now I have
people in
secret tunnels
Japan
to
really
play that
aware of
really bad.
really aware of Mount Rushmore? So that they would be like, ah yeah, that's Mount Rushmore.
I
feel
also
like
think that like
Probably.
they aren't. And
I
then
feel like Mount
the developers
Rushmore
were
is
like,
one of
this would be
those-
funny, I think.
Mount Rushmore is one of those things that
Why
even
is
for
it
Americans,
always what
it's
you
like,
think?
yeah, that exists.
Yeah. Like, I've even been there, and it's
Remember
like,
the
yeah,
Monokuma
that exists.
Statue of
I
Liberty?
haven't been there.
I've been there
I-
twice, and it literally exists.
Is it North
Like,
Dakota then or South Dakota?
South Dakota. So.
What if it was an art asset that they had from the first game where they were showing Monokuma faces on things? It was like, now we decided to do the statue
Oh my
over
God,
instead.
that
But somebody
would
drew
be
this, so may as well use it.
Okay,
That sounds like it would be true.
Yeah, it kind of does. Okay, well, that brings this episode to a close. So thank you for coming to episode
I got
5.
one.
And it is
I'm so
Honen-
proud.
And Honen time officially concludes.
Happy
What?
birthday.